Hey guys, welcome to the Salem Business Journal podcast. I'm your host, Jesse Pione, and I would like to thank Hotel Salem and Compass Visuals for sponsoring the podcast. Appreciate you guys. And with me today, I have Mr. Rob Yanike.
Jesse, how you doing?
Doing so good. How are you?
So good. I'm great. Doing great.
Good. Well, thank you again for helping me out with the camera situation right before we started.
Yeah, you bet. You bet. Happy to help. Last time it was the microphones. This time it was the cameras. So
oh goodness,
there's always something to work on.
Yeah, there is always. I'm a work in progress. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, those city projects that seem like they never get done.
Yeah, it doesn't happen as much here as where I used to live, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Omaha, Nebraska, and those projects are just never ending.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's be like years to fix a street.
Oh man, you're like, yeah, this road is always under construction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Rob, thank you so much for coming on. And I really wanted to have you on the podcast to talk about this project that you've been working on, that when I heard about it, I was like, that is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
And especially that, it's a project that you do and that is focused on our community, and it's focused on building up Salem. And those are things I like to get behind.
Absolutely.
So can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Likewise. Yeah. So I had the idea. I was stuck on a high-speed train in Madrid. Like the whole country lost power last year.
Wait, in Germany?
In Madrid, Spain.
Spain?
Not Munich.
You can tell how good I am at this.
In Spain. And so the whole country lost power and we were stuck on this train. And I had all this time on my hands. I was stuck there for hours.
Yeah. Not
knowing if I was ever going to get home. And I started working on this concept for a movie script about being stuck in a traffic jam on Wallace Road, which is the street that our church is on. It's in West Salem, and you always get stuck in traffic on that road. Certain times of day, it just backs up, and it's just kind of a thing.
Yep.
So I was just I was writing a screenplay about what is it like to be stuck in life, and kept thinking of different scenarios, and then thinking of different stories just from living in West Salem. There's a story at the car wash. There's a story at the barbershop. There's a story of a man living on the street, and then there's a guy stuck in traffic. And these four stories kind of play back and forth with each other. But we created a movie. We shot it last summer in West Salem using local actors, local film crew, and been editing it for the past several months, putting it all together, color grading, sound mastering, scoring, all of that. And it's finally ready to play after all this time. And it's just an opportunity to bring the community together, because a lot of the people in the movie, they don't go to our church. They're just your neighbors that live next door to you. They're in the high school, they're working at the coffee shop, and they're all a part of this movie. And it's an opportunity to bring people together, to watch themselves on the big screen, watch their friends, watch their family on the big screen, see a fun movie. It's a short film. It's 30 minutes.
Dang.
And I think it's a lot of fun. It was fun to write. It was fun to shoot. It was fun to edit. I think it's going to be super fun to watch. And it's also a fundraiser for Union Gospel Mission.
Is it really?
So yeah. So
wow,
all the ticket sales, all the concession sales, we're going to sell a bunch of food. It's going to all go to support Union Gospel Mission.
Wow.
So that's it. It's a movie.
I don't think there's a single bad thing about this.
No, I think it's fun. I've wanted to do it for a long time, and I'm super happy that it all came together. It was definitely a lot of hard work, but we made it happen.
Dang. So you guys I'm just trying to wrap my mind around this. So you went and found local actors. Do we have local actors?
We do. There's actually a lot of really talented people in Salem.
There's a lot of people acting up. That's what we got in Salem.
Yeah, and there's people who act.
That is also true.
Yeah, one of them is a theater teacher, and he's phenomenal. One of them is somebody I met at the YMCA. That's where I work out, and there's all these talented, good-looking people in Salem.
Dude, Salem, we are so good looking.
That when you talk to them, there's a lot of good. Yeah. I mean, look, there's good looking. I mean, you can see it, but
he means
like
him.
when you're looking to cast a movie, like, not most people can't do it. Yeah. Right. I don't know if you've ever tried to make a movie before.
I have not tried
with like your friends. No. Like most people can't.
This is as close as I get, and I hardly make it.
Yeah, yeah. So I teach film at Corbin too, film classes, and I'm always telling the kids, I'm like, don't just grab the lowest hanging fruit. Don't grab just your brother or your sister or your roommate who's convenient because most people can't act, and you got to find people that can really bring the character to life.
Wow.
They have the right physicality, they look like they belong in the role, but they also have some acting ability. It was actually super hard finding those people, but once you find them, and once you get them in the role and you start doing rehearsals and they start to really understand the character, then it's magic.
How did you go about finding these people?
So actually that was one of the hardest things because I moved here in 2020 and I don't have a lot of film connections here. I'm trying to build them up. So one of the things I did was I used my son, who's a student at West Salem High School, and he helped me recruit some of his friends in the theater department. So we did a bunch of rehearsals with kids from West Salem. So there's a bunch of them in the movie. And then they had friends from other schools that tried out for roles too. But one of the main things I had to do was I just looked at what are some of the theaters in Salem, and I went online and looked through all the previous shows and the playbills.
Yeah.
And I just took little screenshots of everybody that it's like, this person looks like the role, and they sound like they could be a good fit. And then I just went through and contacted all of them.
Dang.
Like just through some research online, and some of them got back to me, some of them didn't, but the ones that got back to me, we scheduled rehearsals. It was quite the process. Casting, it's a lot of fun, but it's hard.
Oh yeah.
Especially when, you don't have a big budget and you're not like working with movie stars and their agents. You just got to find, find people, you just got to walk around and be like, this person looks like they belong in a movie.
Oh yeah. Well, you're dealing with, some couple bucks, a pocket lint, and a Groupon to Chuck E. Cheese.
Pretty much. It's like, we'll feed you. We're fundraising. I don't know if we can pay you, but so that was fun.
Well, I think that's really cool. And so once you got your crew, you already had your story that you were writing on a train in Spain.
Yeah.
And
on a train
which
in Spain,
sounds
in the rain.
in the rain. Yeah. Which sounds insane.
Yeah.
That was me using my
That's
brain.
good. That's good.
I should start a rap career.
Keep going.
Honestly, that's all I got. That's all I got. That's the peak of my rap career.
That's it.
Yeah. But so after you wrote the script, you got yourself some folks.
Got him.
What happened next?
So then I had to assemble a crew, and I met a guy named Matthew May who had all these connections to people that are super talented that way. So actually he took care of pretty much all of that.
Like the logistics.
Like the cinematographer, I got the sound guy, but he did most of the people working on the movie, the best boys, the grips, the producers, all that. He just these are all his friends.
That's cool.
People he works with.
Yeah.
So that was magical. That all came together, and he helped me get a bunch of gear donated. So Matthew May is the man. And he's worked on some really big projects. He's worked with like some really big movie stars like Johnny Depp and those guys. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. So anyways, there's like professional people working on this movie.
Yeah.
They're super talented, great to work with. Awesome. It was a fun experience. And we pulled it together, and then it's just editing the movie, putting it all together, which takes quite a while.
Well, let's talk about the filming of the movie a little bit. So you were saying that the story is about, it's 4 different small stories.
Yeah.
About 4 different people's lives.
Yeah.
And situations that they're in. Can you tell us a little bit more about as much as you can, like about what people can expect, and then also a little bit about the filming behind the scenes of that?
Okay. Yeah. So the main storyline is there's a guy running late for work. He's super stressed about his life.
It was about Jesse Pion.
Is it really? Yeah. We should have cast you in this role.
Sounds like a documentary.
Yeah. But he's trying to beat traffic. He's trying not to get stuck in bridge traffic, but everything, like his day goes from bad to worse, and he gets stuck in traffic. He's about to lose his mind. And then there's a guy who's just starting out his career at a barbershop, and he badly messes up a haircut, his first haircut. He's trying to figure out what to do. And then there's a guy that works at the car wash who's never told the girl of his dreams that he loves her, and she's about to move away to college, and she's slip out of his hands forever, And so he's like, he's trying to like finally like take his shot like in front of her boyfriend as she's going through the car wash that he works at. And then there's a guy living on the streets who finds himself in a situation where he kind of gets conned and he's got to like, figure this out. So each story starts in like tension and stress. And then the audience is just kind of left to be like, how is this going to resolve? How is the story going to resolve? And they just sort of cut back and forth. They build in tension and build in tension and build in tension and cut back and forth. So it's kind of, it's shot in a way where it holds your attention and it keeps you guessing. And you're like, I'm not exactly sure what this person's going to do next. And then you cut to the next scene and it just kind of engages you that way. So it's a super fun movie. And then some of the interesting things about
really
it.
Cool. I like that.
Whenever you're shooting movie, like one of the funnest things about it is like just all the problems you have to solve. Like in some ways it's like super stressful because you wake up in the morning knowing like, I don't know what the problems are going to be today, but there's going to be a bunch. And I just hope by the grace of God that we figure it out. And so like one of my favorite stories is one of the actresses for one of the scenes, like we cut her for the day and sent her home.
Yeah.
Before we finished her shots.
Oh no.
She was gone and she lives a ways away and we only had a location for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And so we were kind of stuck. We're like, oh, we didn't get this shot and we sent her home. Like we missed it in the storyboard.
Oh no. So you sent her home and then afterwards you're like, oh crap, I forgot.
While we're shooting, we're like, oh no, like she's gone. What are we going to do? We had a guy on set that we had to find a crew member that kind of sort of looked like her. And we had to like on the spot create a costume that kind of sort of matched what she was wearing. Then we had to like mess with the angle of the shot to try to not make it look obvious. So there's just little things like that happen.
Was this someone who was already on the crew or did you have to go recruit another one?
No, they were already on the crew. And then apparently one of the guys on our crew also makes costumes. So again, like on the spot, just made a costume. And the shot, like you can hardly tell. Like it's just beautiful how it all came together.
Man, but she's about to steal her identity.
Yes.
Dang.
And there's a huge age difference and height, like all these things, but somehow we overcame it. So that was a lot of fun.
That is crazy. I'm excited to see the film now and to kind of be like, where did this happen?
Yeah, I wonder if you'll be able to tell.
I wonder. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's great. I'm excited to see. Yo, I'll be.
The other thing too was we really wanted an ambulance, and I called around Salem and tried to find an ambulance. I had people looking for ambulances for me. We finally got one.
I think if you just like trip down the stairs, you can get one pretty quick.
You could, yeah. That'd be kind of costly to you personally.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We found it's in Woodburn, but the scene is shot in West Salem. Like all the locations are in West Salem.
So you had to make this so you found an ambulance in Woodburn. Yeah. And you had to make that look
and it
like
couldn't leave Woodburn. It had to stay in Woodburn.
Oh no. So we
had a short window that we could film in the ambulance. So we had to shoot the scene in West Salem, and then we had to do a company move. We had to take everybody, all the cast, all the crew, to Woodburn to shoot for about 20 minutes in this ambulance. And we had to location scout and look all over Woodburn to try to find a spot that matched this area we were shooting in West Salem. And
that's crazy.
We looked everywhere in Woodburn.
Did you find it?
We scoured the entire city, and there's only one spot. I'm telling you, there's one spot that
How
works.
close did it have to be, like percentage-wise? Out of 100%, how close was this to that spot?
It's pretty close. I would say 50%. I mean, we're limited in how we could shoot it, but it was like a back road. And like once we got on this road and we found the spot, I was like, I think this could work. We got out, we kind of looked at it from different angles, me and Matthew. And I was like, this is it. So we did a company move, we shot that scene, and then editing it all together, you're never quite sure, but it matches perfectly.
Wow.
So it all came together.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So there's just stuff like that. It's just super fun. It's a great way to meet people, build relationship, build community. And this is the thing about a movie. You have this experience together. You're all working on a story. Mm-hmm. And then you all get to watch it together. Like if you're doing a play, like you're not in the audience, you're up there on stage, or you're behind the scenes pulling ropes but when you're in a movie, like all the work everybody does, you're all sitting there with the audience watching it. And so it's just kind of this magical moment. And it lives forever.
True.
It's an experience, and it's something you made with people that you can show people, and it lives forever. And so I'm just super excited about finding creative people in Salem, talented people in Salem, people that want to make the community better, want to do positive things, want to meet their neighbors, and want to build community, and want to do something cool together. And
I want to let's do some cool stuff together.
Yeah, we should.
What do you want to do?
Well, we could make another movie. I know you're a music guy. Maybe we could write a song.
We could do a music video.
We could do a music video.
I have an idea. We're not going to go into it, but I have an idea about like a flash mob.
Okay.
Music video.
I'm down. Yeah.
You down?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, we'll talk details.
No, last time we were talking, you were talking about them like simulating a musical.
Yes.
I love that idea.
Yeah. So it's to promote. We're not going to go too deep into it, but like it's to promote our music and murals campaign that we're going to be pushing really hard this year. Just because
and we're going to do this. We're going to do the music. We're going to do like there's an area of Salem where people are going to show up and it's going to everyday life is going to turn into an actual musical and people are singing and opening up the shutters to their window. And
I just think that's
the guy pushing the cart is going to like burst into song and then everybody's going to be his choreography and all this.
And the great part about that is it's not just the people being able to watch it. It's every single person that was just a regular human living their life when everything around them came into song. What a great way to bring our community together.
Yeah, I love it.
People would be talking about that all the time. Like, dude, I cannot believe.
Seriously, I will do whatever I need to do to be involved with that.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
This movie, Wallace Road, Thursday night, Friday night, we're showing at 7 p.m. at Mosaic Church, the church I pastor.
In West Salem. Okay.
And it's a great church. It's a great location for movies. We've shown a lot of movies there, actually. Mm-hmm. We got out the popcorn machine. We got the cotton candy machine. We got all these snacks, and we got a really huge screen. We have a beautiful new sound system. So I just screened it for the first time today, and it looks amazing. It sounds amazing. It's going to be a fun experience.
Dude, I'm stoked. So where can people find you, and where can people find their ability to get tickets for the film? I'll include a link.
Yeah, there's a website for the film that you can go to. You can watch the trailer. You can read a little bit about behind the scenes, how the story came together. You can buy tickets. They're almost sold out, so you'd have to act fast. But yeah, so if you have the link, if it's showing up somewhere down here, that's the best way to find it.
It's probably gonna be like right here.
If you show up,
it's right here.
If you show up to
here,
right here. If you show up to Mosaic Church tomorrow night at 7. If there's tickets available, you can buy a ticket and get in, but I would recommend getting tickets ahead of time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, how many have sold? How many are available? How many people can you have?
We can fit 176 each night.
Sheesh, that's a lot.
So, and there's not too many tickets left.
So we better get them now.
Yeah, I would get them now.
Cool. Well, what are you going to do?
If we sell out, we're going to sell out, but we could sell out. I mean, we could be sold out now as we're talking, but I also really want to play the movie in a theater. Like I've played movies in Salem Cinema before downtown. That's a great venue. It's a little independent movie theater. And so if we have enough demand, I would love to do an additional screening and invite more people to come watch it that didn't get to see it this time. But for sure, I don't know if that's a for sure thing or not, but for sure, I know Thursday, Friday night, Mosaic Church, you can come watch Wallace Road, and we're not going to be releasing it online.
Oh, you're not?
We're going to be, I really am a believer that movies should be watched with an audience of people on a big screen with a really good sound system, because all the work that puts into it, it's supposed to be viewed that way. So we're going to play it here, and then we're going to send it to film festivals around the country.
Oh,
so it's going to be playing in those venues, and you know, that'll be fun. And then after probably about a year of just screening it in different movie theaters, then we may put it on our YouTube page so people can watch it online. But if you want to watch it sometime in the next year, this is your chance.
Dang. Well, that sounds super exciting.
And again, it's a fundraiser for an awesome ministry, Union Gospel Mission.
Yeah, they do a lot of really good work.
Yeah, and the people there have some crazy stories. I was talking with one of them that's going to be at our event tomorrow night, a lady that was on the street, and now she works for UGM, and God has just changed her life, and that program has been a catalyst to helping her make like 180, reconnect with her kids, like putting her life back together. I just love those stories.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I love being a part of helping people experience some sort of life change like that, you know, giving them hope, giving them a brand new start, helping them take the step that they need to take, whatever that looks like. So,
and what's crazy about stories like that is here's a quick shout out to you, the work that UGM does.
Yeah,
is like for me when I was homeless, right? And then a family took me in, when I was almost an adult already, like that changed my life. My entire life got changed. And so, but for me, it was a huge life-changing event. And I think it was like for them too, but the sacrifice that you have to take, for example, like for UGM, like as a community, for us to support UGM isn't that huge of a lift. But the impact that it had on that lady's life and on some of these other people's life changes the trajectory of their entire life.
Yeah.
And so I can't commend them enough for the work.
So this is personal to you.
Oh yeah, it's super personal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Homelessness and foster care. Those are the two things I'm going after.
Yeah. I think it's easy to complain and have a negative attitude towards people living on the streets or whatever.
Yeah.
And to not see them as people anymore, but to see them as a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping this movie, and I'm hoping just the awareness of UGM and what they do and hearing some of these stories help people remember these are real people.
Yes.
And God loves them. And you never know. You never know like what could happen.
Yeah.
If somebody gives them a chance, invests in them, you just never know what God can do. So
and it's a super tough balance between like us trying to solve the problem and like how can we showcase that this is an issue without going too far, which I've done in the past, right?
Yeah.
Like because I lived it, so like I'm a little bit insensitive sometimes because like for me it was every day.
Yeah.
But then to someone who was never been there, they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
And so like it's a super tough balance between like how can I showcase this and lift up this issue? Hey guys, we need to do something about this.
Yeah.
Versus, whistling by and pretending like everything's okay.
Exactly.
And it's a tough balance between the two.
It is such a tough balance.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see the story in your film about it. So that'd be cool.
Awesome, man.
Well, I'm excited for our musical and for seeing your.
I am too. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, and for seeing your film.
I just hope I get a big part.
Oh, dude.
I hope that I hope I get a solo.
Dude, you want a solo?
I do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it's done. So you're recruited.
Okay. Nice.
Dude, this recruiting actor stuff isn't too bad.
Yeah. You're good at it.
Yeah. This is all an act.
You got
this
your
is
lead.
all an act.
You got your lead guy.
Oh man. Well, if you guys want to act, this might help us with recruiting actors.
There we go.
If you guys want to act, we need actors, sound people, hecklers. If we could get a couple of hecklers, I kind of need that. I need
it's all coming together.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anything else you want to talk about? You got anything on your chest?
There's a lot of things we could always talk about. I got to go. I got to get ready for tomorrow night. But I super appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Yeah.
And it's always fun hanging out with you.
Oh, no. Well, thank you. And of course, thank you for what you're doing here. I want to do a quick shout out to your wife, who I love very deeply.
Yes.
Because when I first bought the SBJ, she was writing for us.
Yeah. She's phenomenal.
You're a great person.
Oh
and just the respect her students have for her because she's so good at what she does.
She's a media arts professor at Corbin. She also did some writing for Salem Business Journal.
Yeah.
She's a brilliant writer, creative. She's good at everything. It's kind of unfair.
Yeah, so unfair.
It's
like, what about the rest of us?
Yeah.
Oh man,
she kind of outshines me and everybody else. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's super cool. Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jesse.
And I'm excited to see the film and see how we can work together.
Right on.
All right. Hey, quick shout out to Hotel Salem and Compass Visuals for sponsoring the podcast. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.